Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. As you see by the signs, that might tell you that we're on the blue run here at Forest of Dean, taking a little shortcut to get to the start because we have come to the Chris Roberts mini downhill. So we're here on the Saturday, we've just got here. We're going to check out the track before tomorrow's adventures. Let's do it. As you can see, that hill behind me is a bitch. Secondly, it also shows you that we're pushing up the main push-up track for the downhills here at Forest of Dean. The trail that we're going to be racing down is Ski Run. I've come here today for two reasons. One is so I can show you guys the track, because as of tomorrow we're not allowed cameras on any British cycling race event on your helmet. Secondly, there's about 320 entries. It means there's a lot of people down a short track. Just want to do a couple of practice runs, hopefully get a clear run and go from there. Let's check it. So this is obviously the top half of the track. From memory, there's a couple of little jumps that you can do to gap things. So you obviously got a gap there and a gap further on down as well. Biggest problem we've got if we just do the compression just means the bike's going to be loaded up, which means straight away it's then going to be unweighted for when you want the grip slightly further on down. The whole purpose of this is just to gap this section so you can be straighter for the next little section. Right, first run, nice and chilled. We're just going to do the gaps, I feel. Come here, gap, gap, gap. So there it is, there's the first part. Can't really be bothered to go that much further because it means a bigger push up. Let's go back to the top, check out the top again. This is the bottom of the top section, if that makes any sense. We've got the compression up there, and we've got two little hops here. So this is obviously a little hop down here. You can just see Harry Malloy, being a World Cup racer, obviously gapping it. Other people are rolling it. The only downside is when you roll it, just means you get a little bounce as you're coming into this. I mean, it's still fast, but you can just see the slight difference. The guys that are hopping in just means they're getting that pressure through their tyres before the next section. Let's do another top half, and then before it gets too tight, we try fully.
Sorry, I've got steamy goggles.
Right, so let's do the top half again. Love it. Not even race day. Oh no, I'll catch him. Alright mate. Even further bottom of the top section when we drop onto the far road. Now this is actually quite a key part for line choice because it is quite greasy. You can almost see when someone comes down. Yo! So we've obviously got a tight left, which means that we're going to be set up a bit more for the next corner. We can go right, which I've seen a few people do, but it means that you're spitting out totally the wrong direction. Or we can go middle, but therefore there is a few more routes. So I personally feel the left line is the one. Boom. Oh, it's actually made that look a lot worse than what it is. There you go. All right, so left or middle, the main thing is just stay straight, ready for the next section. Right, come on then. Let's try a full run depending on how we get on. There it is, nice and chilled. Okay, so that was obviously a full run on the big rig. We're about halfway down this trail and there's essentially a few cheeky little lines here. So obviously the first one is the main line. Cheekiest one is if you go up high there, you can actually cut in tight to this tree, which straightens off the next section. Probably can't see on the camera, it's actually getting pretty dark. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which means my second race run tomorrow wouldn't have even started yet. It's going to be a little worse for wear on the old eye, so I better eat plenty of carrots tonight. I've gone for the downhill bike. The main reason being is I feel this bike you can let off halfway down and, you know, not really care too much about the consequences. Back up to the top, do another run and go from there. Peace. Well, as you can see, it's getting pretty dark. I've got to bear that in mind when I do practice. It's going to be a little dark in places. Let's check it out. Start from here. This is where the start's going to be tomorrow. There we go. That's going to be quite tough tomorrow. Love it. There we go, end of the day. As you saw, the daylight draws in pretty quick, so let's go get something to eat and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oi, oi. Right, here we go then, day of the race. Let's get it. 2.5 degrees. Not good. We've obviously arrived. The reality is it's 2.5 degrees. The track is going to still be quite frozen, so therefore I'm going to allow quite a lot of people to ride it first to let it thaw out. Shoes are honestly absolutely frozen, won't even move, so they can warm up first and then we'll go up there, have a little practice. I am last man off, so as you see we've got number 1 all the way through. To me, 320 riders have made an appearance for a mini downhill. That is insane. Goes to show what fun events Chris Roberts puts on. You can see riders are on track already. There's certainly no rush because the ground still is pretty rock hard. We're just going to go up nice and chilled, have a little look at lines on the way up. As we saw yesterday, if you go out really wide, you can cut on this inside, which is obviously a lot smoother. There's no braking bumps, but what that obviously means is, what's he doing? Right on cue. You can see straight away by doing that inside, it just means you're going to carry a lot more speed into this next section because you haven't got 2 turns. So you see, fast rider, but still just slowing down just a tad before he goes into the next section. So I think the outside probably is the one. So this is obviously the next section. As you can see, we've almost got little steps where you've got one just behind that bush. Obviously Dave Price photos getting the bangers. And you've got one down here. Now, a little cheeky line here is you actually can go on the right hand side where you're not going down the steps. You can almost just roll down the whole route section where you're going to get a bit more pump as well. So this is a little drop before the fire road. Yo, is that Matt Walker? Don't know, someone fast on Saracen. Some people are actually gapping from here to here, and I say some people, I think one person's tried it. However, when he landed, he's straight on the brake, so it looks really impressive. It looks like it's going to be quicker. But obviously the biggest problem is if you gap that, you're going straight into that post. We want to try and open up that turn as best as we can. So I think the key one here is just rolling over, get on the brakes early, and then when you hit the fire road, just make sure you open the turn up, ready for the next section. Go on, lad. Oh, we're near the top, which means we're going to do one practice run. As we've already alluded to, I'm not allowed to use the helmet camera, so I'm just going to have to do it without you guys seeing. Let's go check it out at the start. Right, there's the start. Yo, so as you can see, the high line now, a lot more people have found the line. The problem with that is gradually getting shorter and smaller, which means by race run it's probably going to deteriorate a bit more. So we're probably finding a few inches to actually make the bench before turning. But there's only one way to find out come race run, I guess. 5 minutes now before racing starts, so we get one more practice run in. Track's drying out nicely, so let's go to the bottom and then get some food and then think about our race run. Here we are, we're at the start now. Final run. As you can see, clock's out, makes it a bit gnarlier. Let's do it. Second run is around about 3 o'clock, and as we saw yesterday with the woods, it gets pretty dark. Fingers crossed I'll have a few carrots for lunch. Ollie Morris's recommendation. Right, on our way up then, fresh bit of kit in the old shorts for the photos. Let's see what we can do. Oi oi. There we go, that's my race run done and dusted. I've obviously got another run. Wasn't admittedly the best, carried on stalling everywhere, and try and do a quick uplift before second run. Do a few more runs and then go from there. We've got about half hour before race run, so we try maybe to get a quick run in. Let's see. Half hour before my race run. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get down, push back up in time for my race run, so we might do half a run here at Fod. So we do this fun run here with a couple of jumps. You don't want to go too fast at these because we start off fairly small and get bigger. Might as well do the rest of the track. It's going to be a bit wet and sloppy and greasy, especially on the downhill bike. Warm up though. We're going to do the top half of GBU, see how we get on for time, and then maybe come back up for race run. What a big puddle there. Oh, that's GBU there actually. So I've chatted to someone up there, and unfortunately the timings are running slightly behind. So bad from my point of view because run 2 is going to be in the dark. However, it means that I can show you guys another track. So we go down at GBU, haven't touched it for a good year or so, so let's check it out. GBU, so this is one of the biggest trails here as far as technical. You can't actually get that, but on a day like today, so this is the famous Dave Gemvy drop. We ended up crashing pretty hard. Just we ain't got the right technique. Yo! Right, second half. So this is where you've got another drop. Drop there. Try and carry as much speed as you can for the hip. And then we're going to carry it all the way down. Table. Step down. And there we go. That is GBU. Oh, puddle, horrible. At the bottom of the racetrack. Better push back up to the start for run number 2. Yeah, boys. Right, suited and booted, let's go up. Run number 2 in the dark. Let's do it.
Alright, here we are, Ben Deakin, 100% mini downhill, and he's very, very flash. What are we on? What are we on? What's this?
It's a DMR downhill bike.
DMR?
No, it's obviously a Pivot Phoenix with the Kazi graphics. Thank you to Muck Off and Image Design Customs.
Very
yeah,
nice.
So obviously we're at the top. It's going to be dark in about 2 minutes time, so get to the bottom. All these lot are going to suffer a bit, and there we go.
And who's leading at the moment? Who's in
the
the top
birthday
spot?
boy? There he is, Ollie Morris. 42 today, I believe.
42
No,
years
he's
of age.
35 and he's still going strong.
How old is he?
35.
35.
Right, anyway, I
Ben
better
Deakin.
start.
In the start gate. Here he is, Ben Deakin in the start. And on the gas, on the pedals, riding that DMR. Well, it's a Phoenix. Pivot.
Just roll it, Pete!
Speedy rapid. Can I get an oi oi? It's Ben Deakin in the last turn, powering away. Nicely done, Ben. Nicely done.
Finished my run. Not quite the best. However, here's your fastest man in elite.
Well done, Deakin,
Well
mate.
done, Oz. Top work.
You know what that means though, don't you?
What does that mean?
Not quite 5 seconds, unfortunately. So
No, if I got to get
someone
you
owes
dinner.
me lunch. Sorted.
And there we go, that comes to an end of racing for this year. Had a sick time here at Chris Roberts mini downhill. Loads of fun. Personally, not the best result, but happy with how the day's gone. I'm uninjured, and I think that's me definitely getting a bit older. Be sure to check out www.minidownhill.com and you'll see the other future events. I think there's one in January, February and March, so be sure to check them out. They're all here at Forest of Dean. If you've enjoyed this video, it'd be great if you give it a thumbs up. Be sick if you subscribe, and until next time, see you in a bit. Oi, oi.